Welcome back to Sips and Rips, everyone. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. MLB Draft starts today, rounds 1 through 4, I believe. So in honor of that, I'm going to rip my last blaster box of 2026 Bowman. This product has some draft picks from last year, from previous years. Looking for Ethan Holiday, pop-up prospect Eric Hartman for the Braves. Unfortunately, I don't have a Bowman draft, but that'll be coming out in a little bit with this year's draft prospects. But some of them, anyway, kind of your top ones. They hold a little bit back for the following year, Bowman 2027. Anyway, gonna pair it with a nice espresso teeny coffee stout by Sagatuck Brewing. It is a not too heavy 6.0 ABV, inspired by the classic coffee espresso martini. They partner with Ferris Coffee and use their 1924 espresso blend for it. And kind of gives it the rich chocolatey notes, they say, with light nuttiness from the Brazilian beans. On the scent, you definitely kind of get that coffee espresso scent, maybe a little bit of vanilla. And on the taste, kind of definitely more I was expecting thicker. I was expecting a thicker beer. Not necessarily kind of the, it almost, I don't know if it's a bad can, but almost tastes like I get a hint of sour. So I'll see, overall, maybe I would try it again, try it different. Maybe if they have it, were to go somewhere and they would have it on tap, I would try it, but kind of not the flavor I was expecting. I'm getting more of a kind of acidic taste to it. It's not terrible, but just not what I was expecting at all. Let's kind of give it another sip, give it another try here. Yeah, I mean, I definitely get that coffee, but not a flavor I was expecting. So anyway, let's kind of rip into the Bowman. We got 6 packs here. Like we kind of mentioned, hopefully we get some nice prospects. They do have Roman Anthony, Murakami. I believe we should get a Reptilian. Here's our base. Conley Early and Ian Kiel Fernandez, Cam Schlittler, one of the top guys on the rookie cards. Matt Klein, Alber Santana, Max Clark, and Franklin Arias, followed by Kenley Hunter. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe. All that would be fantastic. Will Smith, nice Shohei. Matt Olson, Gavin Fiend, top 100. Travis Pizzana, Elian Pena, Esteban Mejia. So overall, 2026 Bowman wasn't a bad release. I don't think it lived up to 2025 Bowman. Time will tell. Maybe Ethan Holiday kind of pops back up more. Edward Florentino. One of the names I mentioned previously, Eric Hartman. He was a Canadian prospect drafted by the Braves. I believe he kind of slipped a little bit in the draft just because he was Canadian and didn't necessarily have kind of the numbers, the TrackMan data to review as some of them. But I was listening to a Baseball America podcast, and I believe they have him in the top 30, kind of surprisingly, in overall Major League Baseball. So that just kind of goes to show you that you can get kind of those pop-up prospects later in the draft. Not common, but Samuel Basayo on the under the radar. Got her turned around. My guess is that is our Reptilian. Let's take a look. Nice Braylon Antunes for the Brewers. 2 more packs. So overall, haven't got anything crazy. I've got many of the rookies, the top rookies that we like. Chase Burns has been something crazy. Another top 100 gauge wood. Andrew Tess. Alrighty, one pack left. Let's see. Hopefully we can get something good. I mean, overall, so far, I haven't got really anything great, anything to write home about. Be nice to get a numbered card in here. Doesn't look like we do, but we'll see. Maybe we can get a Bowman Chrome of, Ethan Holiday. JJ Weatherholt, Moon, and Charles Devlin. Jamie Arnold, Figueroa, and Daniel Dixon. So overall, didn't get anything really super exciting, anything to write home about. But, ripped this in anticipation of the draft, which I like to follow. So, like I said, I believe today is rounds 1 through 4, tomorrow 5 through 20. Hopefully with the updated contract negotiations, they don't reduce the draft. I know that's one thing that they've been looking into, which really would be not a good thing. I feel like that would just kind of be not good for running like baseball and baseball in general, but you never know. So at any rate, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Until next time, safe ripping.